Alright guys, just saying here, back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today we're going to be looking at the Agl Dokkan Fest Paikuhan, because I know a lot of you guys probably pulled this guy on the Piccolo banner as he was featured on there. And a lot of you probably summoned for the Piccolo because I do think he's better than the Gohan. And his banner just overall provided a lot more value compared to the Gohan. So a lot of you guys did probably manage to pull a copy or two of this guy. And I want to showcase him because I do think he is one of the better aging Dokkan Fest, as of course he has that one-turn stun, he's got dodge going on, he's sealing, and he's just doing a lot to where I think even now you can find some use for him. So yeah, before we get into his kit though, just make sure you guys like and subscribe. Keep in mind there are timestamps in the video, so if you guys want to skip around to the Red Zone test or the Legendary Vegeta event showcase, absolutely feel free to do that. And I'm sorry about not uploading the past couple days. I've been kind of busy with the holidays, but we are back to doing daily uploads now. Of course, we will do the Tech Janemba showcase tomorrow. And then after that, you know, I'm free to doing showcases on anyone, so let me know in the comments who you want me to do showcases on. And I mean, yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this guy's kit. So starting off with his leader skill, it is Connected Hope category Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%, or Super Class Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 130%. Connected Hope is a really good category. I think there are a lot of standout units in there that make it good. I mean, of course, we have the Gohan and Piccolo here. We have the Carnival STR Goku. We've got Bardock, which Global, we don't have that yet, but he will be coming out pretty soon. I mean, Majin Vegeta is on here. We got the LR Goten and Trunks, or not Goten, the LR Trunks and Gohan. So, I mean, there are some standout units, so I do think him leading it for 170% HP attack and defense is really good. And then, of course, the Super Class Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 130%. It's not really that useful, but if you really need to run this guy as a lead, maybe for newer to the game or for free to play, this for sure can be useful. So, moving on to this guy's super attack effect, on his 12 key, he greatly raises attack for one turn and causes immense damage to enemy and then greatly lowers attack. And then for his unit super attack, he greatly raises attack for one turn, causes immense damage to enemy. He's super effective against all types, and then he greatly lowers attack. Well, I guess actually he's just attacks effective against all types, not super effective. And then the condition right here, it's not translated yet on my private server, but basically you just have to run him next to a Angel, Goku, or Vegeta, which of course we do have with the Tech Goku and Vegeta Angel. So we are going to be getting that throughout the video. And I mean, honestly, his super attack effect isn't bad. The fact that he greatly lowers attack is really good because, you know, in Super Battle Road, the enemy is going to be doing basically no damage, especially if you get an additional off with this guy, which I do suggest you go full additional with him, but we'll get into that later. And then, I mean, he is getting 50% attack for one turn, so that's nice. And then, of course, the attack's effective against all types, just helps you do more damage. So, I mean, pretty good super attack effect overall. But moving into this guy's passive, he gets attack and defense plus 150%. He gives Superclass allies Key +2, and then he gives an additional attack and defense plus 30% with 3 or more type Key Spheres obtained. He gets Key +4 and then a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, and then seals the enemy's attack super attack with a Rainbow Key Sphere. So, I mean, this might be kind of difficult because you do have to get a Rainbow Key Sphere to get most of his passive activated, but as long as you're running him on the right team, there's a ton of Rainbow Orb Changers, so you shouldn't really have too much difficulty getting it. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I have any Rainbow Orb. Well, I guess I got the Angel, Goku, and Vegeta right here, so I do kind of have a Rainbow Key Sphere Changer, but you do want to make sure you have a Rainbow Orb Changer on the team because the high chance of evading enemies' attack and then the sealing is kind of crucial in this guy's kit because I don't think he's going to be looking that impressive in terms of like his raw numbers. I think the real meat of this unit is going to be that high chance of evading enemies' attack, his active skill, and then, of course, him sealing. So, well, and him supporting. That's incredibly useful as well. But anyway, getting into this guy's active skill, it can be activated when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or more, starting from the 4th turn from start of battle. And then the effect is that it delays a single targeted enemy's attack for one turn, so it's basically just like a Ghost Usher. And, I mean, this is extremely useful. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people bringing Paikuhan versus Cell Max or something like that, to where you use this, you do a ton of damage on that rotation, and of course you tank no damage because his active skill, it is like a Ghost Usher. And then it just helps you win, right? So, I mean, really good active skill right there. But getting into this guy's links and categories, his links are Supreme Warrior, Gentleman, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Otherworld Warriors, and Fierce Battle. And then this guy's categories are Connected Hope, Movie Heroes, Worthy Rivals, Otherworld Warriors, Saviors, Battle of Wits, Stored Figures, and then Unmatched Speed. So, I mean, his links are alright. A couple of ones here are not really that good. Of course, Otherworld Warriors, it kind of sucks. I mean, I don't really think you're ever going to get this activated. You know, Supreme Warrior and Gentleman aren't really the best links, but of course, Cold Judgment and Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Experienced Fighters are all pretty solid. I think you'll have those active most of the time. And then his categories are pretty good. I mean, Movie Heroes is obviously like the best team in the game right now. And then a couple of these stand out, like Battle of Wits, maybe Worthy Rivals, and Otherworld Warriors are all right. I mean, Connected Hope, even like I showed, Connected Hope is pretty good. But I think most of these just need 200% leader skills. Except for Movie Heroes. Movie Heroes is just amazing, so. I mean, yeah, without further ado, I mean, let's just go ahead and cut to when we are in the Legendary Vegeta event. Okay, so we are here in the Legendary Vegeta event, and we're starting off with a pretty good rotation. We're going to have both Gammas, and Gamma 1 does actually share 3 out of 7 links, which might not seem like a lot, but he is sharing Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, and Fierce Battle, which Cold Judgment is kind of his standout link, so I would say that the fact that we have that activated is really, really important. But yeah, we got 3 out of 7 links right now. We have support from the Gamma 1 and the Gamma 2. And start of turn, we are at 220k defense. Okay, so not really the craziest defensive stat, but you do have to keep in mind with a Rainbow Key Sphere, which we will be able to get right here. We do get that high chance to dodge, and we do also get the... We seal the enemy super attack, but we did not get 3 Key Spheres right here. So we did not get the extra 30% attack and defense he gets from obtaining 3 Key Spheres. And keep in mind that it's a support, so he's not just giving it to himself, he's giving it to the whole rotation. So we will not have that right here, but do keep in mind we would be looking just a little bit better in terms of our attack and defense if we did have that. But anyway, I mean, let's see what he's looking at offensively right here. So a 2.68 million attack stat. Not really that good. You do have to keep in mind we were lowering attack right there, and if we had the unit super attack, we would be effective against all types. Which of course we have the Gogeta or the Goku and Vegeta, I guess, on the team, but they're not on the rotation, so we did not get it right there. But wow, yeah, Gamma 1 just absolutely cleaning up. Yeah, I mean Gamma 1 is just crazy. Gamma 1 and 2 are crazy. Honestly, the fact that Paikuhan works. I wouldn't say he works, like, really good on their team, but he works on their team. I mean, he only has, like, I think 200% leader skills right now, which one of them is the Gamma 2. The other one is the Carnival LR STR Goku, which, wow, that's a mouthful to say. The Carnival LR STR Goku. Yeah, okay, I said it right then. Okay, he works on both of their teams to where he gets a full 200%, but I do feel like he works on Gamma 2's team just a little bit better, because Gamma 2 has a lot more options for like support units and stuff like that. So that is why I brought him on here. And then of course, Gamma 1 is, I don't want to say it's his ideal linking partner, but Gamma 1 does work really, really good with the Paikuhan, because 3 out of 7 links really isn't like the crazy. That's not like anything too crazy. But it's not the crazy. No, it's not anything too crazy. But you do want to keep in mind that the Gamma 1 is actually supporting the Paikuhan for 40% defense, which that is really, really important. And that can make a big difference in just the unit's performance overall. So, alright. Right here, we are once again going to have 3 out of 7 links active. But we do, again, have the double support. So, I mean, yeah, we're pretty much at the same level of defense we were at on the previous rotation. However, we are going to get 3 Key Spheres right here. So as you saw, everybody's attack just went up. And our defense right now is at 243k. So didn't really go up that much, but that is a little bit of an increase. And I mean, 243k defense with a high chance to dodge is pretty good. I don't think that's anything too crazy. As long as you can dodge and you are getting that Rainbow Key Sphere, 3.1 by the way, I do think you're going to be able to have some use. But if you don't get the Rainbow Key Sphere, then or maybe even if the enemy just cancels dodging, then I'm pretty sure this guy is unrunnable, because any defensive stat below 300k without any other tech in his kit is just really bad. So yeah, not really too impressive right there. But I mean, Gamma 1 again just looking crazy. I mean, yeah, Gamma 1 and 2 are they're just so good. I really I really wish they were featured on the Beast Gohan and the Orange Piccolo banner, just because, like, they work so well on all these teams, and they're so crazy that if they were featured, you know, of course more people would have had them, because I do think a lot of people probably skipped their initial release banner. At least I personally did skip their initial release banner, because I was under the impression that they would have been featured again when Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo came out. So I was just thinking, like, maybe I should save so then I can summon for, you know, maybe Beast Gohan and then pulled Gamma 2 a bunch of times on there. But no, they were not featured for some reason. So unfortunately, if you did not summon for them on their release banner, you do not have them right now. And I mean, that does kind of suck. I wish, you know, I could be able to use Gamma 1. I mean, Gamma 2 is crazy as well, but Gamma 1 is clearly better. I mean, that 50% damage reduction that's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately they did not return, so hopefully we can see them return sooner or later, because they're just crazy. So, alright, well, we should be able to kill right here. Yeah, we did. And on this rotation, we are going to get the unit super attack. So right here, we're going to have, I believe, 4 out of 7 links active. And we can also get the active skill. Yeah, we're going to have 4 out of 7 links active. And I do want to pop this active skill just to get it in the video. No, wait. Yeah, keep that off. Okay. Okay, so I mean, yeah, nothing really too crazy. It's not really flashy or anything compared to a lot of the active skills today, but for sure, it's still pretty nice. So, all right, yeah, as you can see, we are getting the unit super attack right there, and I mean, the animation for this is really, really cool. I remember when this guy came out about, what, 2 years ago now? I did summon for this guy because, you know, it was a Gogeta super attack, or he was in the unit super attack, so I figured, you know, I'm a Gogeta fan, I might as well just summon for him. And I remember when I did end up seeing the animations and I did end up pulling him, I was really impressed, because as far as Paikuhan goes, you can't really get that hype, because I'm sorry to all you Paikuhan fans out there, but Paikuhan just isn't really, like, insanely hype. But once you start throwing Gogeta in the mix, like, then it starts getting crazy. Because, like, I love this. You get to see them fusing in the background, and then, yeah, look at that shot right there. Yeah, that's a really cool animation. I mean, look, say what you want about the unit's performance, but that unit super attack is just, that looks really clean. So, I completely missed his attack stat too. Wow, I was just so focused on the animation, I didn't even notice that. But anyway, we'll see it again on the next rotation, because I'm just being an idiot. But yeah, Gamma 2 will kill here, and then we can showcase the rotation again, because I did actually keep the Paikuhan on rotation with the Goku and Vegeta, because I believe they share like 3 out of 7 links. But unfortunately, they do not share Cold Judgment, which, again, that is one of those links that you're really going to want to make sure you have active, because that is 25% defense, which, I mean, if you think about it, that's the same level of defense that Big Bad Bosses is giving you. So it is extremely important. But right here, we're going to have support from the Great Salmon 1 and 2, and we are going to have 3 out of 7 links active, so not really too crazy, especially because we're missing Cold Judgment. So yeah, you can see right here we dropped a little bit in terms of defense, but we will still get to see his attack stat and all that, because I just completely missed it on the last rotation. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at his animations. You know, they look too good to not put all my attention into that. So we did get the 3 Key Spheres and a Rainbow Key Sphere. So right here we've got all of his passive activated, and we do hit a 3 million attack stat, which isn't really that good still. I mean, I don't really think that's that useful, but as I said at the beginning of the video, this guy's main kind of purpose is not in his stats. Like his attack stats, his defensive stat, that doesn't really matter, because that's not really going to be good. His main thing is that he has that chance to dodge, his support, and his active skill. I think that is pretty much the main thing with this guy. So, I mean, overall, not really too impressive, but considering that he's 2 years old and he can still be ran in, I mean, these difficult events, I do think that is kind of worth something at least. So, I mean, yeah, with all that shown, let's go ahead and cut to when we are in the, I guess, a red zone stage. I don't know. I got to find out which stage I'm going to bring him in, so I'll go ahead and cut to that. Okay, so we are here in the Super 17 Red Zone stage, and right here, actually, we've got a pretty good rotation. We're on turn 4, which, I mean, that goes to show you how easily the Gammas just completely wiped out the first phase. Well, and I guess the LR Piccolo, too. Yeah, they're just crazy, but anyway, we're on turn 4 right here. We have 3 out of 7 links active, and we have support from the STR Piccolo. Now, we can pop the active skill right here, and, I mean, this would be really useful because then we would take no damage on this turn, and we would just be able to do a bunch of damage, and then we could, like, transform with Gogeta and stuff like that. But I do actually want to not do that because I want to see how much damage Paikuhan takes from the Super 17. So we will still have that 50% chance to dodge. So, I mean, keep in mind, we might dodge every single attack right here. I don't know. And knowing my luck, we probably will. But anyway, we're at 216k start of turn defense, which really is not that good. But once again, considering the high chance to dodge he has, the support and all that, I think there is some use in that. But we hit a 3.67 million attack stat, which, I mean, he does absorb, which, I mean, yeah, whatever. But still, just keep in mind it was a 3.67 million attack stat. And we're taking 60k per normal. So that is well, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. I don't know. I mean, I guess a high chance is still really reliable because it is a high chance to take no damage. But I guess it is still also a high chance to take damage. Wow, even Gogeta is dead right here. Okay. Well, anyway, I mean, that still was pretty much a good showing. We got to see Paikuhan. He took 60k per normal, which we did still get some dodges off. So that still does go to show that Paikuhan can still be really useful if he dodges. But if not, then you might be in trouble. I guess it just depends on where you bring him, though. Of course, if you bring him in a weaker event or somewhere that doesn't hit as hard as Super 17, then of course you'll be fine. Like maybe if you bring him in the God event, this guy will be pretty useful there because you get your dodges off. But I mean, even if you don't dodge, you'll still probably take reasonable damage. So like you won't take that much to where you just instantly die. But yeah, that has been the video. Let me know what you guys think of this Paikuhan down in the comments. And once again, guys, for real, let me know if there's anyone you want me to do showcases on because I'm completely open to doing them on anyone. So yeah, once again, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.